Well, my wife and I have been customers for 4 or 5 years now, and I might say very satisfied customers. My wife loves to frame everything from postcards to paintings. I like to frame pictures of celebrities or famous people that I've met to put in my office. So I've told Connie before, our house looks like frame heaven if you come over and take a look at it. The one little thing that we've done, that Connie has done for us, that's kind of unique, is whenever we go to a restaurant that we really like the chef or we've had an outstanding meal, and this has been various places in the United States and around Europe, we'll take a picture of my wife standing beside the chef, and with that picture plus his signature on a menu, she's framed those and we hang them in our kitchen. So that when people come to our home, as they walk around the kitchen walls, they see all these great chefs from all over the world with a little side menu, and it makes sort of an interesting conversation piece. What I particularly like about coming here is the personal attention I get for just Connie's going a little bit overboard to do more than is called for. Example, about a month ago, my wife and I were going to India and Nepal to fulfill one of our lifetime bucket lists, which is, my wife has always wanted to see the Taj Mahal. I've always wanted to see Mount Everest, and this was an adventure tour that included both of them. Way back in 1953, when Everest was climbed by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing, the Sherpa, I wrote Tenzing a letter 2 years later, in 1955, telling him how much I admired his feat and the mountain that he climbed, and I sent him a little essay I'd written in high school about a mountain I had climbed, and I got a letter back from him about 6 months later saying, "Dear Joe, your letter is an inspiration to me, and this also shows that whatever you want to do in life, you can do it," and he signed it Tenzing. Well, I decided that part of the tour that we're on was going to be a young Sherpa girl who conquered Mount Everest about 4 years ago, Shiley Bradley, and that she was going to be a speaker that night. So I decided I would give her as a present, I would give her a copy of that letter that I've had framed with Tenzing's signature ever since 1955. I brought it to Connie and I said, "This is the original frame it was in. Could you take it out, make a copy of it, and reframe it for me?" When I came back, she'd done more than that. She'd made 2 copies of the letter, plus another copy of the envelope and the stamps. Even found a matching paper that looked like the parchment, the same stationery that Tenzing had written his letter on. So needless to say, that night when I heard the Sherpa girl speak, afterwards I went up to her and I said, "I'd like to show you something. Here's a letter that I received from Tenzing, who's like a national hero still in Nepal." I said, "Here's a letter from Tenzing that I received back in 1955. And she said, "Could I take a picture of it?" I said, "More than that, you can have a copy of it." And she was so touched to have a copy of her heroes, a letter and with his signature. And I thought later just how nice that was of Connie to go the extra mile and to do something I hadn't asked her for that brought so much happiness to this person.